Nick always hated fat girls. When he entered college, he was late for his first class. The stern Professor Hope seated him next to Bella, a very plump but attractive girl with large gray eyes, red hair, and marble white skin. Bella smiled at Nick in a way that made him feel like a total idiot. "Hello, I'm Bella." The girl was calm and confident. Nick hesitantly mumbled his name in response and fell silent. He spent the entire lesson pretending that Bella didn't exist. But she was nearby and was attentively writing notes, not being distracted by the conversations of the other students. For some reason, it turned out that Nick and Bella always sat next to each other. Usually Nick was late, and the only empty seat was next to Bella. Nick gradually got used to her presence and began to react more calmly to the girl's plumpness. One day at a student party, Nick saw Bella dancing salsa. The girl moved so easily and gracefully that Nick didn't take his eyes off her while the dance lasted. But he didn't dare approach Bella. For some reason, he immediately remembered that fat girls annoyed him and left the party in a bad mood. But the next day, Nick saw that Bella had moved to another row and was cheerfully discussing something with Stefan, a tall, skinny guy who had been looking at Bella with loving eyes all last semester. Nick felt uncomfortable. He thought that no one would pay attention to Bella because her figure was far from perfect. But it turned out that Bella's curvaceous form was of little interest to her classmates. The girl was very smart, and her face could easily grace the cover of any magazine. Nick began to look closely at Bella and think about how he could attract her attention. But she seemed to have forgotten about his existence and didn't notice the intense gaze with which Nick pursued Bella. One day Nick waylaid a girl and jumped out in front of her with a huge teddy bear in his hands. Bella got scared and screamed, and Stefan ran to save his girlfriend. After a short fight, the guys were separated and Nick admitted why he did such a stupid thing. "I never thought that I would fall in love with someone like you," Nick said, lowering his head. "Because I'm fat and you don't like fat girls?" Bella asked shrewdly. Nick was confused. "I must say that I will not communicate with the person for whom my appearance means more than my personality," Bella said coldly. "Sorry, Nick, but you are not right for me." Since then, Nick has hated fat women even more. However, later his former classmates said that Nick's wife was a certain Laura, who was 3 times thicker than her husband.